What's going on, people? It's your man, the YB, back once again. Big shout out to my doggy hands for coming through and boosting up the coin, no doubt about it. So, I did a video earlier today. The BBBO or UKAD, one of them goofy organisations, have cleared Conor Benn, or they've removed his provisional suspension. No one knows really what's going on, truth be known. Nonetheless, Conor Benn's broken his silence on said issue. Today marks the end of a grueling 10-month process, during which the WBC had already decided that I was innocent of any wrongdoing. After a hearing with the National Anti-Doping Panel and UKAD, I have now been vindicated for the second time. Hopefully the public and various members of the media, Simon Jordan, can now understand why I have maintained my innocence so strongly all the way through. The UKAD process has now formally ended, and I remain free to fight. Naturally, 100%, pardon the pun. Naturally, pardon the pun, I am pleased that I can now put this one behind me once and for all. As you can imagine, the last 10 months have weighed on me heavily, and I am anxious that if this happened to me, it could potentially happen to any honest, dedicated and clean athlete like myself. I would like to thank my fans that have kept the faith when many have turned against me, as well as my team, Matchroom, my friends and family, sponsors, and also my legal team, all of whom have shared a belief in me and a commitment to ensuring the correct result being obtained and justice being achieved. Only with the strength of all the support have I been able to continue during this challenging time. I now intend to put this matter behind me and look forward, which begins with fighting ASAP, so I can remind everyone who I am. Where do we start with this, people? Again, truth be known, I don't really care. I was one of the guys saying I'm happy for him to fight Juiced, for what it's worth. Particularly in the Chris Eubank fight, because Eubank's a big guy, so why not level it out? Do you know what I'm saying? But apart from that, I don't know what you want me to do or say, people. Like, it's a shambles, isn't it? Shambles. That's the next. Now, to be fair, it's not Conor Benn's. What's the point? It's not Conor Benn's duty to inform us why or how he was cleared. I'm disappointed. I'm not disappointed. I expect nothing less. I expect nothing less than these fugazi authorities to continue being fugazi. These aren't no diamond organisations. These are homoisinite or what a night. Go back and watch Snatch 100%. Come on, listen, if you come to a pawnbroker with some moody chains on, it is homoisinite, people. Or what a night. Snatch classic. You understand, people? I don't expect nothing more from these guys. They're clowns. This is all a charade. I wouldn't be surprised if it's all a big PR charade. The big joke would be if this is kind of like, Conor Benn's been out for 6 months. Maybe this is when Conor Benn was doing his real cycle. Maybe he was cycling off and cycling back on again. See that one there? Do you know what I mean? I'll drop out the rankings, and a bit like Conor McGregor. Apparently Conor McGregor, he's juiced out of his mind as well right now. He ain't signing back up to the VADA situation. So, I don't know. And from what I understand, VADA seemed to be pretty legit. And this doesn't concern anything to do with VADA. UKAD. Don't forget, people, UKAD had the weird Tyson and Fury situation. That was weird. He was cleared. He carried on fighting. I don't care what no one says, that was weird. Tyson and Fury pops for an androlone and then says, it was the moody boar meat. And then the farmer who he blamed, comes out and says, Tyson and Fury paid me 25 grand. And then obviously Tyson and Fury sent in the cartel goons, and all of a sudden Martin came out, oh no, I didn't say that, I lied. Why would a farmer come out and lie about something like that for? It don't make no sense. Makes no sense at all. I've never heard of anything like that before in my life. So we know these guys here are clowns, UKAD, goofballs. And I believe this was a pocket fishing expedition. I believe Hearn and Conor Benn allegedly paid someone off. And that's how things go, people. It's not rocket science here. When you look into a lot of legal cases, I don't know. Let's talk about legal cases with big oil. Yeah? On both sides of the... what do they call it? On both sides, so on the offense and the defense, you'll have scientists from Harvard on both sides. Do you understand? How can there be two scientists arguing opposite things? Number one, these clowns don't know nothing, in my opinion. They're all making it up. It's all fake. But number two, you can be paid. Yeah? You pay some goofball from Harvard to sit up there and waffle about his perspective, and you pay the other one to do the opposite. Then it's still a big waffle. It's a big pile of waffle. Yeah? My point to this, well, same thing works. Oh, UKAD, Conor Benn, he juicy. Yeah, well, how would you... Listen, someone sat down the guy at UKAD and said to him, don't get me wrong, no doubt this guy at UKAD was really, yeah, Conor Benn, look at this result. Look at this science. He juiced out of his mind. And Eddie Hearn, or one of his affiliates, would have sat down and said, how juicy is Conor Benn now that I've shown you this $100,000 check? And he would have said, wait a minute, I need to check my results. Actually, having seen that $100,000 check, my new science says he clean. Wow, he's super clean. I've never seen an athlete with such natural levels. That's what the guy said, 100%. And that's how this happens, people. It's really, oh, YB, you're always talking C-O-N. However you spell that word. Cons. Yeah, YouTube dead right now, 100%. I'm too broke to be saying any particular words, 100%. But you see that one? Oh, YB, you always talk about this, that, the other. You explain it then. I'd love to hear it. Bear in mind, it wasn't me. I was the one saying I don't care. But you, man, all these authority dudes with suits on. Yeah, he juiced. Yeah, we're not letting this go. We're going to ruin the fight because he's juiced. You're going to ruin the fight, Eubank versus Benn, because he's juiced. 6 months later, yeah, after you've ruined the YB's fun, now you want to, provisionally he's been removed, and we ain't telling you what's really going on, and Conor Benn's innocent, and Conor Benn's vindicated. Why do that for? Why do all the song and the dance? Waste people's time. I was gassed for that fight. I had money on Benn as well. I think Benn was going to smoke dude. Well, look at Smith. Yeah? If Liam Smith smoked on Eubank, and that was at 160, Conor Benn would have smoked on him. Yeah, they'd have been puffing on that Eubank pack, I believe. We would have been. And that was back when I was gambling big as well, so I would have been up nicely. Classic divine intervention against the YB's coins, no doubt. Yeah? The powers that be stay trolling the YB's coins. I think it's probably connected. Yeah? At the time I was gambling on Sky Bet. I bet you any money, Sky Bet. You know one's there. Oh, wait there a minute. YB got some big coins on this Conor Benn fight. Let's pull that one. Put shot to bits Ubambi in there with Liam Smith. Get the YB to bet on Ubambi's chin and get him smoked. That's what happened, didn't it? The winning bet got voided for some fake news, anti-doping, whatever. And the real bet got bumped by Chris Ubambi's non-existent, disappearing UFO chin. Just disappeared. Yeah, it's, YB, UFOs are real. I don't know. Yeah, Chris Eubank Jr.'s chin ain't real, is it? 100. Well, UFOs may be real. Chris Eubank's chin is not real. I know that. And if you don't believe me, ask my wallet. Yeah? There's nothing real in his chin. UFO style. 1 minute it's there, next minute, no, that's a lie actually, sorry. It's not 1 minute it's there, 1 minute it's gone. 1 minute it's there, the next minute YB put coins down, the next minute it's gone. It's like 3 different independent events, yeah? It's there, YB's coins go down, it disappear, 100%. It was there. I've never bet on a Chris Eubank fight in my life. You understand? He's chin been A1. Oops. Anyway, listen people. There's nothing more to be said here. Truthfully now, I don't even care if it's juice. I just don't. I've given up with it now. I've given up. I don't care. All I care about in this sport is exciting fights. Yeah? If you can deliver that, especially in Conor Benn's position, why? Well, he ain't got a belt. He ain't holding no one up. Like Tyson Fury, for example. So, if he want to be juiced and he can get away with it, fair play to him. Yeah, end of the day, nothing we can do anyway. We can all sit here and, nothing can happen anyway. So you might as well sit back, relax, and enjoy the explosiveness. Yeah, if Conor Benn can add 50% of raw anabolic performance, yeah, if Conor Benn can add plus 50% of raw anabolic performance, why is anyone mad at this for? Yeah, that means he's going to be smoking on dudes expeditiously. And you're complaining about that. Oh, YB, I want it to be fair, I want it to be natural. Well, this is what we got. Yeah, take it or leave it. That's the bottom line here, people. Yeah, simple as that. I'd love to sit here and tell you that there's some authorities that are doing some, but they're not. That's the end of the day. And I'm not even saying, I don't know whether, I wasn't there. I don't know what Conor Benn's doing. Only he knows. Yeah? And if the governing bodies don't step up and they ain't stressing, I'm not going to stress about it. No point. Waste of time. Now, one thing I will say is Simon Jordan's had a lot of waffle about this. If Simon Jordan must have some clout, he must have some leverage. Simon Jordan, use your clout and leverage to press, not Eddie Hearn, because he's doing what he's supposed to do. Yeah, Eddie Hearn is supposed to get the checkbook out. This is the playbook, people. Since time began. Yeah? Rich people use their money to buy influence. That's how it goes. You can't be mad at that. Eddie's going to do that. Conor Benn going to do that. What Simon Jordan needs to focus on is picking the blower up and pressing UKAD and pressing the BBBOC and getting them to explain how this is possible. I don't want to hear no more ranting about Eddie. I don't want to, and besides, Simon, you ain't got the right to rant about Eddie because Eddie put it on you and you flapped it. So you, in terms of man code, you can't say Eddie's name in my book. Yeah. Eddie Hearn's name should be Voldemort to Simon Jordan because he put it on you. So listen, Simon, me and you can get it for charity. And Simon flapped it. So if Eddie Hearn if I was Simon Jordan, I couldn't mention his name again. I couldn't do it. I just couldn't. Simple as that. How can you mention his name again? You can't. How can you call a man's name who won it with you? You can't. Unless you're a woman. But Simon Jordan probably a woman, but still. Put in Simon Jordan being a woman to one side. Yeah? Simon, pick on someone you can press. Yeah? UKAD. You can't press Eddie, but you can press UKAD. You can press the BBBBOC. But no doubt, Simon Jordan, he's here for the clicks. He ain't here to really do none. You're here for the clicks. Here to boost up his salary some more. Oh, Eddie. That's what you're going to hear from Simon. I'm calling it now. All you'll hear is Eddie. Do you understand? I ain't trying to hear that at all. Anyway, let me know your thoughts. Smash the like button, subscribe, and lick off the 100%, no doubt.